I have found a new zombie camo grinding method that builds upon the last one that I went over using directed mode to infinitely farm zombies. And this one is actually even faster, but it uses a very similar method. So if you haven't seen my last video, no worries, we're going to go over that method and exactly what to do for the new method in this video here. So be sure to stick around because there are some ways that you can min-max this method to get the most out of it and farm your 2,000 plus headshots in one game, and do that across multiple loadouts. And if you learned something new, then consider subscribing to my channel, please. It really does help me out. As always with these methods, abuse early and abuse often because they will likely get patched. But without further ado, let's jump into it. So just like my last method, we're going to be taking advantage of directed mode on Liberty Falls. God. And we're going to do this because we can essentially get infinite zombies for as long as we want with a cap at 5 hours. And this is a change from my last video where there was no cap on this and you could go and play this game forever. Now it's limited to 5 hours. But that's not a big deal and it still gives you plenty of time. So to start off, we're going to be going through rounds 1 through 5, getting as many headshots as we can, doing this first part of the Easter egg to get 10 extra headshots, and then getting the free headshots on the zombies that spawn in the cars or underneath the crashed truck. Now for this method, it doesn't really matter what round you start opening doors in and whatnot to get to the pack-a-punch room. All that matters, and I'm going to say this now and we'll get into it a little bit later, all that matters is that you do not open any door going into the bank. And again, we'll talk about that in just a minute. But first, make your way up to the pack-a-punch room, picking up sleight of hand along the way and upgrading your loadout to green rarity, then blue rarity, and then getting an ammo mod if you need one, all the way up until you get to the pack-a-punch room. When you're ready to pack-a-punch your loadout, before you do so, destroy these crystals in the room for some extra salvage so that you can continue upgrading your loadout and doing all that stuff. I always do this before because I shoot them and it uses ammo, and then when you pack-a-punch your loadout, it restocks your ammo. Just preference, but whatever. Pack-a-punch your loadout to level 1 and then go over to the zip line that brings you to the top of the bank roof. Now here's where things slightly differ from my old method. On the top of the bank roof in directed mode is the Wonder Fizz machine. Now this machine gives you all the perks in the game, but you have to buy them, of course. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to be buying Deadshot Daiquiri. Deadshot is going to automatically snap you to the zombie's head whenever you zoom in, so it's really good for critical kills. And you could buy any perk here that you want. I'm just buying Deadshot and we're going to move on. Next, we're going to blow up this debris for 500 essence that drops us off the ledge onto the roof of the building right below. Now listen up because this is important. Once you're on top of this roof, walk across it until you see the option to open a door for 500 essence. Hold your action button to open this door, and what this is going to do is open the door that is inside the bank and connects to the first room of the map. So having this door open but not having the other 2 doors in the bank open allows for a 3-point zombie spawn when you're inside the bank and a 2-point spider spawn when you're inside the bank. So as you can see, all of the zombies funnel through the hallway and right to us very quickly, and we pretty much just have to stay here for the next 5 hours and get our headshots done. You can obviously leave if you need ammo or need to pack-a-punch your gun again for some reason or upgrade the rarity or whatever, or you can go to the mystery box and get another loadout if you finish the first one. If you get overrun, you can run over to the vault and start entering the code. This will de-aggro the zombies from you, make them run away from you, and you can kind of use that to reset. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed and maybe learned something new. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.